London fire crews use an aerial ladder to control hot spots along the back portion of a heavily damaged Knights Inn. Nearby, short and long-term occupants of the Dundas Street East motel huddled for warmth on a London transit bus. Occasionally, some would venture to the sidewalk to survey the damage of what for many had been their home.
There is an alarm. It was ringing, so me and my husband woke up and we came out. Then we saw, oh, there is so much fire.
This man has lived at the motel for 10 months. He was awoken by alarms around 4:30 a.m. At first, he tells CTV News, the fire started slowly.
I looked down there and I could see two spouts of fire coming out from the attic.
The first two arriving fire engines encountered a similar scene. But as a third drove to the back of the motel, the blaze erupted.
They were sent here and they were met by heavy smoke. They couldn't even get their vehicle into this parking lot.
Davis says the scene quickly became chaotic as fire crews and police officers banged on doors, ensuring everyone was out. Their efforts succeeded in all but one case that required a rescue.
So they had to advance on air, where they found multiple people coming out of the units at that time. One person was transported to hospital.
They had him wrapped up in blankets. Other than that, I'm sure he's okay.
Now, as the smoke and flames spread throughout this complex, more and more firefighters were called to the scene. At one point, nearly 30 were here, along with 9 vehicles. The battle continued well into the daylight hours as firefighters cut holes into the roof of some units for venting, while also working to control a resurgence of flames in a portion where the roof had already collapsed. For a brief period, Dundas Street East was blocked off. Meanwhile, there is initial suspicion around the fire as an investigation begins.
Don't actually believe it started interior. We believe it may have started exterior and then reached into the attic area.
Some of the units were unoccupied as the property is undergoing renovation. Those displaced were hopeful to connect with relief agencies. How soon they'll be able to return home will depend on the location of their unit. Some escaped significant damage.
So we're probably looking minimum 72 hours before those people will be able to get back into their units.
In London, Sean Irvin, CTV News.